Hello, my good people. Ndinze Nozo, my great people of Nigeria, my great people of Africa, my great people of Biafra, Ndinkazu Nomu, my backyard people. I greet all now and I welcome us all to this early morning broadcast. Today, thank God it's Friday, TGIF, according to Ndo Yibo. But to us, we're there here. Nothing like Friday for us, for inside Obodo Naija, because everywhere, na bakatakata. One club, one brother, even your cry can never save you because you will spend everything by the special grace of God you survive. Yeah, you thank God. If you did not survive, my brother, that is how we have found ourselves in the most peaceful and loving country called Nigeria. How we have got to this extent, I don't know. Nigeria, my country. The only place where a person that called police, it will turn out that simply because you don't have money, the case will turn against you and you become a accuser instead of the complainant. You get the point now? Nigeria, my country, is the only country in the whole world. Somebody told us that that Bullion van missed direction and address and enter inside his own house. It is happening in Nigeria and in Lagos State. The presidential candidate of APC, anyway, well, I cannot blame him. He accepted that the Bullion van belongs to him, that they have the money, he can do with it whatever he likes. So it is no one's business. But to my greatest surprisation, one of the speakers, I be somebody who they just newly appoint him in the office of either secretary or special advisor or something. He live in his office as a comrade in the University of Lagos, only for him to come and write TV news just yesterday, and he was telling us that what Tinubu said is never true. That that even the man who accepted that the Bullion van belongs to him 2019. Yes, 2019. Then this man come out again and tell us that no, he said that he like to cracking jokes instead of out of cracking jokes. That the Bullion van missed his direction. The Bullion van moved direction, 2 complete Bullion van. And they have to even open gate for the Bullion van to go inside the same building that said it missed road. Sometimes I begin to I begin to ask myself and the people around me, what kind of human beings do we have in Nigeria? Are they really human beings or are they robots? I think that thing called my mind back to one of my guy when we were doing argument about APC and PDP, and he said there's no anyhow you can defend APC without not sound stupid. This man who I'm telling you, Ayodele Adewale, is a professor in the university and a comrade for that matter. That is how he lost his control. That's why he lost his honor, simply because he is defending what is not defendable. Even in the right TV news, at a point, Dr. Abati said, in short, he want to give him a prayer point, that he keep on praying, that this election of 2023, that one Bullion van with the money will meet East Road and go to his house and not Abati house. And the man rejected the prayer. And I was looking at it, I said, wow, what have this country turned into? So does it mean that anything about APC is all about lies? Their presidential candidate, everything about him, the date of birth, where he's hailed from, his origin, where he attended his primary school, his school certificate, everything about him, both the allegation of drugs and money laundering and the rest of them on top of one person's head. As if that one is not enough. Mohammed Hajia came out the other day and tell us that everything about this man is all about him, it's all about money. So he has used money now to buy this one off, this professor. Nigeria is the only country whereby you see professors campaigning for illiterates. Nigeria is the only country whereby you will see professors will elect a moron to the office of a headmaster or even a principal. Somebody who don't even know how to write A or B. He was asked, one that surprised me most is that he was asked about the gaps from their presidential candidate, their principal, which is a Jagaban. And he said that all those things is just a swag to be drawing attention to himself. Oh my goodness. Who do us this thing? Where on earth do we get this kind of people? How do we arrive at this point? That is my question. That a gas, somebody who is mentally deranged, who is physically deranged, who can barely raise a cup of tea, and he was bold enough to tell us that a broom is even more heavier than a cup of tea. A cup of tea that even if car is not taken, if you not hold it away, it will break from your hand. What is a broom? A broom is sticky. You all these lies. So even yesterday itself, I was a kind of embarrassed by the attitude Rufai displayed. What I saw yesterday at Arai TV News is not Rufai. It's not Rufai at all, because the Rufai I know will drag this thing and will make him to understand that all you are telling is lies or one upon lies. But Rufai, keep quiet. The lie, even the lie that APC are lying now have already. They have lied in state. They have lied in state, and that is the bottom line. 6 feet. Wow, gas is swag. Bullion van is a mistake to enter. Guy, God have mercy. He say miss their way, and when the Bullion van moves their way, you people cannot even say, okay, please, enough. Just they appointed you the other day. It is not up to 24 hours they appointed you before, maybe it's not up to 48 hours they appointed you. Now you are claiming that you are in Jagaban's house 2019. The most annoying part of it is that go to the comment section, people are still defending him. People are still defending him that we must vote our own. And that is youths are never tired. And people commenting this thing, they are youths and leaders of tomorrow. They are not tired of suffering. I so much believe with Papa David Oyedepo. He said Nigerians have short memory. They forget so easily. And that is exactly the point. Nigeria is the only country that they will do a mass burial under 24 hours. Within that place they do that mass burial, you will find people on top of their graves celebrating. They are forgotten about those people. That is Nigeria for you. Nigeria is the only country that never have a remorse in anything that happened to somebody. Oh, somebody died. You will see somebody with a heavy tears on his eye dragging big stout and small stout in a place, even with the Anyamiri. That is Nigeria for you. And I asked, which planet did these people working for APCs, where did they emanate from? Now the issue of taking article to court or Jagaban going to question of NDLA, EFCC and the rest of them, that case now have subsidized. That case is going down little by little. People have already even forgotten about it. Everybody have moved ahead. Nobody is talking about it. I have not seen case face with Kiamo again. Even on his Twitter handle, lambasting, I will do this, I will do that, giving the security operation ultimatum of 72 hours to either arrest Atiku, prosecute him, demote him, and they kill him, raise him up and knock him on the ground, break his chain. He don't die, yo. That case now, he don't die down. Upon that, Michael Achimugu is still coming out to voice out other things. Our security personnel, where are they? They are busy going from one brutal to other looking for Yahoo boys. The main original Yahoo boys are in the government houses. They are in Asorok. They are in different positions. Just the likes of that one where they forced on Imo State people. That one is a clear indication of Yahoo. Somebody who have not done any legitimate business in his life, if not fraud, is the governor of a state. I wonder the kind of people they are bringing to govern our people these days. And you tell me Supreme Court, Appeal Court, or whatever nonsense court, and people have to obey it, but you never obey the ruling of 13 October 2022 of Martin Nnamdi Kanu freedom. Yet you can use that same court to force ASU back to school. That is Nigeria for you. Obey the last order. I shake my head. So my good people, please, I don't want to make much of your time. I have talking too much, so that you people cannot come out now and tell me, say, I be talkative. You're gonna say that they always holler me, say, I talk too much. My brother tell me, if I no talk, how you want to understand, say, the situation of Nigeria and that of Biafra, say, they give me a special concern. Because a lot of people will come to my DM now, begin to tell me, one day, where do you belong? Do you belong to Nigeria or do you belong to Biafra? My brother, we are Nigerian Biafrans. You get the point now? Yes, we are Nigerian Biafrans. South Sudan have never ceased to answer Sudan. After all, they are being created from Sudan. Then they made them South Sudan. So if Biafra have their freedom tomorrow, Biafra is also part of Nigeria. Because they have been out, carved out from part of Nigeria. So stop coming to ask me where do I belong. I am a Biafra Nigeria. You cannot answer only Biafra. You get the point now? So that's what the thing be. Let us proceed with the news of the day. In case you are not subscribed to my channel, go and hit that subscription button now. Do it now before my call heading or head boot. I beg you, sometimes you need to carry joke. Join this our work because it's no easy. You talk without joke. Now when it don't make you now, it become a talkative. Either they call you parrot or they call you otropopo. So this is your first time of hearing my voice and you still wondering who is here. Let me introduce myself in a way that you will understand. My name and my names are Okutedele Toko. That is my stage name. You want to know my real name? I am Amandia Neze Njoko. You get it the point now. So anywhere you see me, just holler me, Amandia Neze Njoko, and I will answer you and tell you one AJ, so that we are good to go. So let us take our news or the headlines. Then before we come back to get all the whole news in full. Video Bullion vans that entered the Tinubu's house in 2019 missed their way. APC chieftain declares on national TV. You know, see him? Ajokuta Steel Company, you are lying to Nigerians. Lying Mohammed, slams Atiku Abubakar. It don't happen again, oh. This one, now good news for the obedient family. The residents of Bauchi, they don't reject APC. Say their brooms are blaze, oh. At the Peter Ob's campaign rally, the photo is below. In case if you want, you can see it. We are proceeding, oh. Please, don't forget to keep on sharing this message. Keep on subscribing. Make sure that they get to every nooks and crannies. Make sure that every Harry and whatever if you call it, because make I no go call the one where they go tell me say I don't abuse my channel. Me I no get strength to appeal. But all these ups and downs, I know when you betray, but whichever way it is, one we are moving forward. So government don't shoot Imo State police sergeant today, though. Whether or non-government, and I know inside this news now they will tell you they are IPOP or ESN because that is what they are good in doing. Even they are killing their own self. They will name it IPOP and ESN. Tinubu is under fire over comment on plans to sabotage 2023 presidential election. The house that divides itself can never stand there. You know it. Divided, united will stand and divided will fall. That is the reason why this man have the guts to be telling Igbo that what they will get is a half slice of soaked bread if they do not vote for APC coming 2023 elections. Look at this man now. Even upon all the whole money way in Father Gate, they could not give him a chieftaincy title in Yoruba land. He does come to Anambra just to seek for vote. They don't carry chieftaincy give him. And you tell me now, what they say now? What money does not exist? One these people, the Igbos, they don't say their heritage. Tell them to kobo afo. Imagine say Tinubu a chieftaincy title. Somebody he did not even ask for it. Simply because of one peanut to give to you, you have to just sell it immediately to him. Photos say Tinubu sparks reactions after receiving chieftaincy title in Anambra State. Igbo. Onye gonna egbu na Igbo land again. So my dear people, let us start our news according to the organizing secretary of the All Progressive Congress, APC in Lagos State, Ayodele Adewale, on Thursday declared that the Bullion van spotted in the eve of 2019 election at the residence of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually missed their way. Even the owner of the house already have come out and said, this Bullion van belongs to me. But this young man say, the man make mistake. He say the man they like to crack joke. He make mistake to admit it belongs to him. He also and the Bullion van also make mistake. So mistake, jam mistake, it go be mistakenly. I shake my head. The APC chieftain, All Poverty Congress chieftain, submitted that the vans had no business at the Bullion residence of the former Lagos State governor on that same day. So if they don't have any business, what are they doing there? And why are they missing road? It's only for his own house. What about other houses? Why they no miss road enter there? And who open gate for them if not road they miss it? Eh? Can't you see that your children, your children, your generation, both born and unborn, Inyoma can never, no good thing shall ever near them. Adewale, you, Ogun, you know Ogun, you do press up. Just wait for it. Defending the 2023 presidential candidate of the All Poverty Congress further, Adewale said that Tinubu didn't invite the vans, neither did anyone in the house invited them. He added that he was at the Lagos Bullion residence of Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the day of the Bullion van saga, and there was no money in the Bullion vans. How do you know there's no money in the Bullion vans? That is number one question. And people are watching you. It just is so on the internet. If we do not open the Bullion van, how do you know there's no money inside it? Yet he said that if the Bullion van miss road, the only thing the Bullion van need to do is to turn back and go. So who opened it, and how do you know that the Bullion van don't have any money? Can't you see that you are just an utter of confusion? You sound stupid and silly because you are defending APC. Comrade for that matter. May God have mercy on you. He added that he was at the Lagos Bullion residence of Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the day of the Bullion van saga, and there was no money in the Bullion vans. Nigerian report that he made a submission during a live interview on a Rai TV show this morning. Well, you can watch the video as well if you want. Then Nigerian report that the two cash-laden Bullion vans, two vans we are seeing in the Tinubu's Bullion residence in Lagos on the eve of the 2019 presidential election, as many people looked on just outside the residence. The Bullion van saga had attracted public criticism with different petitions written to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission to probe the former Lagos State governor. Did they do it? They didn't do it. Nah, no be them be power that be. Now they hold power. But that's same people that hold power have turned back now to sabotage even their own principal. Their own principal, oh no, to accuse their own principal of trying to sabotage them. What a word. However, Tinubu has said the Bullion van were not carrying ballot papers but money. Of course, which belongs to him and not for any government agency. He admitted to it. Yeah, this man boldly come out to tell the whole Nigerians that his own presidential candidate, which is Jagaban, what he said is is cracking a joke. And when they asked him about gaps, he said he liked attracting attention. So APC is attracting attention, I will turn Yahoo boys to be producing chips. That is attracting attention. It's all right. Ajokuta still, you are lying to Nigerians, according to Lai Mohammed, Slams Atiku Abubakar. The information minister, will be Lai Mohammed, has berated the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Waziri Adamawa, for promising to deal with the challenges facing the completion of Ajokuta Steel plant in Kogi State. The PDP flag bearer stated this during his campaign tour of Kogi State a few weeks back. According to the pledge from the former vice president in a press briefing in Abuja on Thursday, Mohammed claimed that Atiku was among the forces responsible for stealing the project which President Muhammadu Buhari administration has resolved. How? Have we started working? He lied, and also you come with your own lie. That is the problem with APC and PDP, because they are the same people, senior brother and junior brother. He insisted though that Atiku's statement was born out of a desperation for power, adding that the Waziri was in charge of the privatization program during Olusegun Obasanjo's tenure of 1999 to 2007, according to the news. He said about 2 weeks ago during his campaign stop in Kogi State, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, said if voted into office, his government will resolve the problems facing the Ajokuta State company. According to Lai Mohammed, this is deceitful. Imagine Ketu, what did they call him? Calling a pot black. When they check any yana, this one omission, na in era of mission. We are going to correct it very soon. This is deceitful statement born out of desperation for power. A little bit of background will show that the former vice president was deceiving Nigerians when he made that promises. Ajokuta was concussioned to global steel industry in 2004 by the regime of President Olusegun Obasanjo, who was in charge of that administration's privatization program, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. That concession that turned out to be a mess, which was terminated by another PDP administration, that is Goodluck Jonathan. Following the failed concussion, the concessionary global steel industry took Nigeria to court asking for $7 billion. And that case lingered for 12 years until the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari stepped in and the company finally settled for $496 million. Out of the amount, we made a bulk payment of $250 million and agreed. Chai, when they see money, this article, the problem or the pains of course Nigerians, one day will never recover from it. You are still coming out to jump up and down. You want to become president with your 31 legal children, biological children. One day, we don't go agree. The minister went on to state that Ajokuta was now in a better condition than before and moves were being made to bring investors to ensure that it works. Okay now, Laila Mohammed, we don't hear you. This one made this one not turn to be that of President Muhammadu Buhari in Yola, bragging that he have defeated bandits and Boko Haram and terrorists. There is under space of 1 month to have 2 bomb explosions in Niger State. What am I saying? In essence, is that the problem facing Ajokuta were the poorly thought out and poorly executed the concussion of by the regime in which Alhaji Atiku Abubakar was vice president and the regime under which he presided over the failed privatization program. If the former vice president had any solution to the Ajokuta challenge and he didn't execute it in 2004, why should Nigerians trust him to do so in 2023? Almost 20 years later, apparently the former vice president not even aware of the current status of Ajokuta, the settlement reached out the concessionary and the payment made. Without this information, how does he want to revive the steel company? According to Laila Mohammed, this question goes to PDP and Waziri Adamawa. Nigerians should beware of snake oil salesmen who engage in deceit just to swindle them. The solution to Ajokuta does not lie in the hands of some same people who scoff the development of the country's steel industry through a questionable concessions. Nigerians, beware. Don't allow yourselves to be conned twice. He added, that is Laila Mohammed speaking to the Nigerians. Only if they listen. But this advice is coming from a wrong mouth to permit me to say that. Ngwana, let us carry our kaya enter to another state. We are going to Bauchi now. The residents don't reject APC. All their brooms where they take the sweep, both inside and outside, they don't set them on fire. In front of where they support P2B, the of Labour Party. So this one is good news and advantage to the people of Labour in Nigeria. Some Nigerians in Bauchi State have rejected the All Progressive Congress APC and embraced the Labour Party for the birth of a new Nigeria. According to Nigerian news reports, that P2B, his running mate Yusuf Dati, Baba Ahmed, and other chieftains of the party stormed Bauchi State on Thursday for the presidential campaign rally and to warn residents ahead of the forthcoming election for them to vote. The campaign rally witnessed a large turnout of supporters shouting and chanting Ubi, 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 Ubi in excitement. Chai, one day, will I say this is 2023, my brother, and what did our eye go see? I just hope everything will work out for normal. And the international community, I hope you people are not here to kill us again because anything does not benefit all of us. And I don't go put a hand there. Don't share interest for Nigeria. Nigeria that is dying. But you people were there when this country is dying. Yet, you people could not do anything. Okay, then let's wait and see. An epic statement was made at the rally as the people burned their brooms, symbolizing their break away from APC and whatever it represents. This is coming a few days after the APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu held a campaign rally and the state and it ended abruptly over power issues to try when this one not big begeo and big mess for APC. Armed thugs attack Funde Akindele's and Jando's campaign team. Meanwhile, the thugs have reportedly attacked the convoy of People Democratic Party PDP governorship candidate Lagos Dr. Abdulaziz Adeniran Jando in the Kosovo region of the state. Which state, Biko? Make I hear. The publication understands that Jando's convoy, which was attacked on Wednesday in the Ikosi Isheri area of local government, also came under attack another attack on the same day in Oworo Road, Woronshoki area of Lagos State. Abi, if I'm not mistaken, the newsmen gathered that the hoodlums threw stones and other dangerous objects at the campaign team. Who sent them? We don't know, but we are yet to find out. The talks were said to have also denied Adeniran and his campaign teams access to some parts of the state, if not for the intervention of security officers. There were also similar attacks in Badagry, Agege, and Ikorodu areas since Adeniran kicked off his tour of 245 wars in the state on October 19 of 2022. Jando's running mate Funka Akindele was also chased out of Kosovo Fruit Market on Tuesday, where they went for campaign. This one, they happen all in Lagos State. APC, why? Government, we don't carry our kaya, sorry, we don't enter Imo State now. We are unknown government. I've been non-government. They don't shot police sergeant there too. Waiting cause the fight or the shooting. We don't know, but we are about to find out. Some unknown government in Imo State have already killed the personnel of the Nigerian police force. Chinyere Obilo. Information reaching Nigerian News on Thursday revealed that the female cop was shot dead on Wednesday when the assailant ambushed her and her colleagues at the Ihite Junction on Owerri, Aba Road in Owerri. The gunmen, according to reports, came out from a bush in a minibus when the female police sergeant and her colleagues were on duty and opened fire on them on the spot. Nigerian News learned that a civilian was also killed during the attack. Reports revealed that Sergeant Obilo was attached to the highway patrol team of the state police command in Owerri State. The woman was dedicated to her duties. She was killed in a gun battle when the criminal ambushed them at the Ihite Junction in Owerri, Aba Road. She was from Mbudi in Imo State, a mother of 4 children who was very cheerful. Is gone. This is so painful to the police and also to her her family and the husband and other ones who depend on her for their daily needs. She was attacked at the highway patrol team. The hoodlums abandoned their vehicle, a vehicle Busimo, which they came in with. It has been recovered and brought to Owerri. The Punch quoted in an anonymous source. When I hear them now, that's all the thing take happen. Imo State Police Command, however, has not yet issued any official statement on the incident as of the time of reporting this news on the Yaram. So, but we are going to bring back the news later, what was said and what we'll be doing under this very platform. So do not go anywhere. We are here for you. Look, we don't carry our kaya. We don't enter Bodilon. We're there for Lagos State. It is the region of our comedian presidential candidate, which is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu is under fire over the comment he made on the plans to sabotage 2020 general election. Other parties are supposed to be crying on this. They are not crying, but the ruling party is the one now crying. The question here is, who is fooling who? Does it mean that President Muhammadu Buhari, he don't carry in kaya, leave these people wakao? Abi, we don't understand though, but we are here to find out. The presidential candidate of All Poverty Congress, APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has come under fire over his comment about alleged plans to sabotage his victory. Tell me, how can the president of the nation, which is the ruling party, sabotage their own presidential candidate? Nah, I don't understand though. But anyway, let us continue with the news. Nigeria reported on Wednesday that Tinubu said the lingering fuel crisis and naira design by the Central Bank of Nigeria was part of the plot to scuffle the pool and his expected victory. Mao, who they give you victory? Na victorious, no be only victory. Abi Vicky. The former Lagos State governor, he don't come who hinted that some people may be trying to sabotage the forthcoming polls. Insisted that despite the various plots to sabotage his victory, he will emerge victorious in February 25th. What is giving you the confidence? Because he don't stock money, Abi. Okay, let's continue. He said, let fuel be expensive. Only they knew where they kept it. Keep petrol, keep the naira. We will vote and elected. You may change the ink of naira notes. What you expect will not happen. They say petrol will rise to 200 naira per liter and 500 naira per liter. Let your mind be at rest, according to Jagaban. They don't want this forthcoming election to hold. Now, for your own party again, so tell me, are you part of this administration or not? You are the one that sold this Otapiapa to us. Now you are bringing yourself, who is a bigger Otapiapa, the sniper, to come and rule the nation. God will not allow that to happen. We don't pray enough, and the youths have risen up wise enough to take back their country. They want to scatter it, but that won't be possible, according to Jagaban. They thought they could cause trouble. They sabotage fuel, but witty or without fuel, witty or without motorcycle and tricycles, we will vote and win. This is a superior revolution, according to the spokesperson of the APC. Reacting to the development, oil marketer said it was wrong for the APC candidate to allege that the current scarcity of premium motor spirit was aimed at scuffling the election. I never see anything. The oil marketers, under the urges of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria and the Petroleum Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria, stated that Tinubu's claims lacked justification. In a chat with the Punch, National Public Relations Officer Hypeman Chief Okadike Chinedu said the issue of fuel scarcity has been a recurring issue and should not be connected to the plan to sabotage the forthcoming election. But this fuel scarcity has been there since even before December, since November. He didn't say anything. The Naira design has been out there since 15th of December, where the chain went into circulation. You didn't say anything. Now, because the chain, you have seen that the chain is gradually reaching to you. It's gradually tarnishing the plan you have to rig the election. Now you come out to complain, Abi. I can't hear you on China. He stated that the issue of first scarcity, okay, we have read this. During the time of former President Goodluck Jonathan, I know that it took the intervention of the Senate Committee on Petroleum to sort out the areas that were owed to marketers by the federal government at that time. And within the period of time that issue was on ground, there was a serious scarcity of fuel petroleum products across the country. And even the labor unions threatened to go on strike then. Okay, nobody complained of that. Now you are coming out to complain, Abi. No, now. The threat was to ensure that the outgoing government settled the money being owed to the marketers. I also know that there was an intervention committee that was set up by the federal government to take care of that during that very particular period. Also speaking, the president, Petrono Billy Gillis Harry, explained that it was wrong to attribute the lingering fuel scarcity to a plot to sabotage the February elections. He said, Petronica says no to that. It is not correct. Petroleum product scarcity is due to the supply glitch and logistic issues that are impacting negatively on the NNPC's effort to flood our outlets with PMS. So that cannot in any way be designed to scuffle the elections for 2023. It is not correct. So my good people, the last but not the least, let us see how Igbo culture, now they have been selling their birthright, selling it. Very soon the thing will turn to going, gone. I beg, it's your chief sensi. Ngwabiana, it will just give you, if you give the 1,000 naira for cigar or for tobacco, they don't give you chieftaincy title. Seyi Tinubu's past reaction so after receiving chieftaincy title, all in Anambra State, yes, home for all. The photos of the son of presidential candidate of All Progressive Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, conferred the chieftaincy title. One day the number of Igbo land in Anambra State has sparked reactions on social media. Nigerian News will report that Seyi has visited Anambra State to solicit for votes for his father at the forthcoming polls. Make sure they hear him. He didn't went there to look for chieftaincy title. He only went there to solicit for votes. But what happened? Because of those cheap innuendo, he was given a chieftaincy title in Anambra State. Seyi Tinubu, who made a passionate appeal amongst Igbo on Tuesday, was conferred with a chieftaincy title, one day the number by the traditional ruler of Mbuukwu Kingdom, Igwe Peter and Ukwu, in the Oka South local government area of the state. The title one day the number means brother in diaspora. You can as well watch the pictures Igbo, my Igbo people, why? The photos have attracted a lot of reactions from Nigerian people, while some were outraged. Others, however, find the photos to be hilarious. So please, permit me, give me some minutes of your time. We are going to read the reactions. So you get it? So let us take the reactions, and that is where we are concluding and carrying our kaya to go for this very broadcast. So let us how Nigerians react to this very particular thing. Pierre Oko wrote to as an Anambra baby, I find this hilarious. You will find it hilarious now. No be the problem we have in Imo State. I am on mommy wrote to hem. That's all I can say. Ngwana, continue with your hem. Very soon you will turn into hum. Pretty Omawan wrote to if him like make him marry from all the eastern states. We are not voting in APC government again. Too much shaggy already. Under the Yaram. Okay now. Digwe wrote to this is why we have no value. Of course, one I totally agree with you on this. Talent don't wrote to it's a title that has not been gotten in Yoruba land. Now election time, Igbo give am. Igbo people on a little factory resetting. See your custodian of traditional bringing accolades to you. Zeno don't wrote to Ndiago, what money cannot do doesn't exist, according to him. Omoni wrote to now why his father they insult Igbo BJC. Of course, that is the simple truth too. Trish _ Simon don't wrote to he said tomorrow this one go tell us say him own half of Anambra State. Of course he will do it. He will even go out there to brag now he have used his money or his father's money to got whatever he wanted. Okay, Yimka wrote to Igbo people will keep embarrassing themselves because of money, selling out themselves. God forbid. One God will surely forbid this one because my brother ego was in your always out of every now and then. Sayid don't know to he said, is that not P2B's Anambra State? Yes, of course, it's P2B Anambra State. What P2B got to do with this? Why are you calling P2B on this very matter now? Does P2B have anything to do? Or P2B is the one that need to tell the traditional ruler, you will give a chieftaincy title to this to KKO, you will not give to Okafo. One day, P2B absolutely have nothing to do with this. Wow! I feel the country itself wants peace. Probably just few over-educated and unrealistic people want wahala. And from today, I accept peace. But Lagos is not a no man's land. That one I know Grio according to you, Abi. But no wahala, my dear people. We don't come to the end of this very broadcast. So now here I go carry my kaya de waka because we still have other things where we need to tell on in our next broadcast. So my dear people, as I said earlier on, I come back again. Nigeria is the only country that the bullion van is missing their direction now and going to people's home and entering inside their own house. They will even open gate for them. So my prayer for everyone who is out there listening to me this very morning is that this 2023, February 25th or 24th, that bullion van, two bullion van with heavy cash, we miss their way or miss the address or miss the GPS that's directing them. And they will stock the bullion van with the cash inside your own house. Please, if you are out there and you believe in this prayer, can I hear a louder amen? Just with your, what do they call it? With your thumb up. I know that you have said amen to the prayer. That is what we are hearing from these APC people. They will never kill us. As long as this life is concerned, APC will never kill us. No, instead of them to kill us, one day they will kill their own self. And we will watch them. You get the point now? So my good people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom and lovers of mankind, my Nigerian people, my Muslim brothers and sisters, no you want to the one then to go zere no get look when I'm a park ibu so our kayana is going. We are going. So may the Almighty bless us, the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. I am signing out. Before I forget, if you are not subscribed to my channel, endeavor to do that anytime soon. Make sure you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time a post on radio or we go live on this channel or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. Now here we go pack our kaya now. And then they go. Bye bye my people. Okay, Messiano.